Hey guys, we're on Sunset Boulevard today in West Hollywood, California, otherwise known as WeHo, outside of the One Hotel, one of many trendy hotels here on the Sunset Strip. And we're on the beautiful terrace plaza area, which is accessible to the public and has what I consider one of the best views of the city of Los Angeles, and highly recommended if you're visiting and want a great view of the city. Okay, now if you've never been to Los Angeles area before, West Hollywood is located between the cities of Beverly Hills and Los Angeles. The border is generally Doheny Road with Beverly Hills and La Brea with Los Angeles, and then it's kind of centered around Sunset, Santa Monica, and Melrose. Now, WeHo is very famous for being one of the most prominent gay neighborhoods in the country, but it also has several other things, nightlife and trendy restaurants that are very popular with celebs. It's one of the most common places to have celeb sighting. Here on Sunset Boulevard, there are a lot of live music venues, comedy clubs, bars, and other restaurants to go to. From the historical Chateau Marmont on the east end of Sunset Strip over to One Oak and Whiskey A Go-Go on the west end of the Sunset Strip. You can find a lot of very historically famous venues, as well as new, very trendy restaurants all along the Sunset Strip here. Now, if you plan on driving or renting a car here in Los Angeles, just keep in mind that it can be really hard to find parking in the city of West Hollywood. There are a lot of restrictions for like residents only, where you need permits to park. They will ticket or even tow your vehicle if you park somewhere you're not supposed to, but there are a lot of public transit options available that you can take. Aside from the Los Angeles Metro, the city of West Hollywood also has a City Line shuttle that runs during the day, in the week, and during rush hour periods. And on Saturday nights, it also goes to the Hollywood Highland station in Los Angeles on Friday and Saturday nights, and during the day on Sunday, there's also a free shuttle that runs along Santa Monica Blvd, which is the core of the nightlife district in West Hollywood. And as of November 2022, you also can ride a scooter such as Lime and Bird in West Hollywood. Just keep in mind that they do have a lot of rules and regulations. You're not allowed to ride them on the sidewalks, and they will ticket you if they see you on the sidewalk with it. And also, you are supposed to have a valid driver's license on you while riding it, and you should not be under the influence. You can get in trouble if you're under the influence while riding a scooter, so just keep that in mind if you've been out drinking.
And injured.
Right now, we're by the Sunset Plaza area of the Sunset Strip, which has a lot of restaurants and shops, some of which can be pretty touristy, but there are a few that I would definitely recommend. One of which would be BBCM, which stands for the Butcher, the Baker, the Cappuccino Maker. They have a great brunch on the weekends, and they're also just a great cafe to chill at in general during the week. And if you wanted to see a video of me eating there sometime, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do a video there. Hey guys, now we're outside of the Viper Room, which is one of those really historical live music venues that I was mentioning earlier. There's a lot of them in this part of the Sunset Strip. Kind of the cross streets of Holloway, Robertson, Doheny is the area where there's a lot of live music venues. Viper Room, Whiskey A Go-Go, there's nightclubs like One Oak, and then there's a restaurant I wanted to mention that you may not have heard of. It's called Just In Queso's, and if you're looking for some really great Tex-Mex food, margaritas and stuff like that, I highly recommend, and I may make a video there in the future because I like it so much. And also a fun fact, if you didn't know, the Las Vegas Strip is actually named after the Sunset Strip here in Los Angeles. Although I would personally say the Las Vegas Strip is a lot more fun. But it's still a fun place to come to if you're in LA, and you'll definitely want to check it out. Okay, so we walked about 10 minutes from Sunset down to Santa Monica Boulevard. We're now at the intersection of Santa Monica and San Vicente Boulevards, which I consider the heart of WeHo. This area is the core of the nightlife district of West Hollywood. There is a lot of gay bars here. It's nicknamed Boys Town. There's several bars here, including the world famous Abbey, if you've ever heard of it, across from us, Rocco's, and other ones. And aside from the gay bars, this area over by Santa Monica and Robertson contains several of Lisa Vanderpump's restaurants. If you're a fan of or have ever watched Vanderpump Rules, they have Tom Tom Pump Sir from Lisa Vanderpump. When it comes to Sir, I consider it kind of mediocre and lackluster, but if you ever go to Tom Tom, I really enjoyed their cocktails and bites there, particularly their macaroni. I also really love Lisa Vanderpump's restaurants on the Vegas Strip, so you should definitely check those out if you go to Vegas. So I am now on Melrose Avenue, which is also known as the Design District in West Hollywood, and it contains many higher-end boutique type of shops and also a lot of very trendy restaurants, including brunch restaurants like Zinc, rooftops such as EP and LP, which has a lot of Southeast Asian type of cuisine. It also has several very well-known hotspots for celeb sightings, including the Catch Rooftop, which has a lot of seafood, and also Craig's, which is over by Santa Monica and Robertson Boulevards. So right now we're in front of Melrose Place, which is a bit of like an offshoot type of side street from Melrose Avenue, and it has a Nordstrom local and several other upscale type of boutique shops and cafes. It also contains the new Catch Steak restaurant, which is a steakhouse offshoot of the very popular Catch restaurant that's over by Santa Monica and San Vicente Boulevards. And Melrose Place is right on the border with the city of Los Angeles and the city of West Hollywood. The street of Melrose Place itself is actually technically in the city of LA. We're now outside of Alfred, which is one of my favorite spots on Melrose Place to grab some coffee and pastries, and it's very popular in the area. They also have a tea house location across the street with some really good milk teas. Below us is a little cafe space called Croft Alley that, if you take these steps, will lead to a really small area with a lot of fresh, natural food available for breakfast, brunch, and lunch. And the food there is very clearly designed for optimal Instagrammability. Another great and often very bustling option further down Melrose in West Hollywood is the European-style Earth Cafe. This very popular location is in a local chain of cafes throughout LA, and they also now have a location that's on the Vegas Strip if you're over there. So when you go in, you order at the counter, and then you try to find a seat somewhere on their very expansive but often very crowded patio area. And if you do come here, I would recommend trying out either their Spanish latte granita or just the Spanish latte, both of which are very popular signature specialty drinks of theirs. And this one that I got is a blended iced drink, and it was $7.50. And it tastes like cinnamon and caramel. How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's really sweet, like caramel.
Yeah, it has a great sweet flavor to it, subtle, not too strong.
I like it. It's kind of airy and stuff. It's pretty light.
I would definitely recommend. Right now we're outside of Gracias Madre, which is one of the trendy restaurants in West Hollywood. This one is a vegan Mexican restaurant and it's very popular. Although if you ask me, I don't think you should believe the hype. The food there is rather bland and dry, and you can definitely get much better vegan food and much better Mexican food, or both, elsewhere. Here on Melrose and San Vicente Boulevards, alongside the multitude of trendy restaurants, celeb hotspots, and brunch restaurants, you can also find the Pacific Design Center, which is a multi-use facility for the design community and also nicknamed the Blue Whale for its massive size in comparison to the neighboring buildings and its blue glass facade. Also, if you've ever watched the TV show Westworld, the underground facilities in the show were primarily filmed here. So thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below if I missed anything or what your favorite spots in WeHo are if you've been here before. I'd also love to know if there were any particular spots or other topics in this video that I mentioned that you'd love a more detailed video on in the future. And as always, please like and subscribe because it really does help me grow as a channel. And with that, I'll see you later.
On your bagel.
And watch my bloopers.
Stay for the bloopers. Action.
Action. We're on Sunset. More enthusiasm. Oh yeah, the good sun is right here. What am I trying to say?
This is a great blooper.
Is it rolling? What is it called? The one? Okay, and then the scooters. Nightlife stuff that... So now we're across the street. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Well, until they showed up.
This Porsche go away.
This is good lighting.
Sure.
Your skin looks flawless right now. Yep.
Okay. Known hotspots for celebs sites, which is... Is it an offshoot side street from Melrose?
Rolling.